Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your September 2025 tarot card reading. We're going to get started with an oracle card and see what type of energy you're moving into. Ooh, Destiny. I like it. That is number 10, which means the Wheel of Fortune. You are moving in a faded direction. Destiny is calling, and I like this so much for you. And here's why. So we know that Jupiter on September 3rd is going to be activating the North Node. And the North Node is all of our destiny. It's our fate. It's where we're supposed to be moving toward, new experiences and at a higher level, because we're taking our experiences with us and we're moving on to bigger and better and brighter things. So Gemini, Jupiter lighting up your career house is big time, because it's where good luck and good fortune meet up with destiny. And that's in your career house. So good luck and fortune coming your way in your career and your public status. For those of you who aren't pursuing some major career, but a public or a leadership position, your status is rising with this beautiful, beautiful trine that's happening September 3rd. So I'm real excited for you. Let's see what else we can find out from tarot for Gemini for September. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Devil, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands coming out and saying that you're going to be guided, not just by the North Node where Jupiter is activating, but by your passion. And I like this a lot because, let me backtrack. September 1st, we start with Saturn in Pisces, and that activates your 10th house. That's where the North Node is. That's where the action is for you with Jupiter, right? And Saturn always supports our path that leads us to whatever we're aligned with. If it's our true essence, if it's our passion, and if it leads us, to self-mastery, Saturn is on board with it. And then he gives us the hard lessons along the way. And so Saturn being in the 12th house, by the way, that's Pisces domain, it really indicates a time for closures that 12th house is known for. Now, even though this is your 10th house of career, public status, it could mean that one is coming to an end for a brighter, more prominent one, which is the Page of Pentacles. New opportunities, new financial opportunities, greater for you. But this Devil has to be dealt with first, right? You want to start this new passionate endeavor, this creative one, this entrepreneurial one, this new position, this new business venture, whatever that is for you, where you make some money, sharing your gifts and your skill set to the world. That's really what the 10th house is about. And it's public facing. This is your public personality, which we'll get to in a minute, because there's some shame with that Nine of Swords. So this Devil energy, you seem to be tethered to something that's really prohibiting you getting to this point, to your destiny. And I think you need to come to terms with it while Saturn is retrograde in Pisces until February 13th, when it moves for good back to Aries. This is a very, very pivotal point, a big turning point for us all, because Saturn happens to be in its last degree. So that means that this closure is going to be powerful and profound. Planets are always much more potent when they enter and exit a sign. And with a last degree, or with eclipses, which there's a lunar eclipse in Pisces along with Saturn, that means that there is extra doses of from the planet. And that's right, planet power is going to help guide you. And this devil energy means that we have to come to terms with these karmic connections and untether from them, you know, to rid ourselves of the bad habits, the bad associations, you know, the ones that have been holding us back, and to move on and embrace this new opportunity, which you're going to gladly. Now, Page of Pentacles definitely could mean a new position in your career field or a brand new opportunity for you. Now, when I said that the full moon lunar eclipse is coming in to jostle you out of things, that's where you seem to get a little bit nervous. You know, this Nine of Swords energy is, you know, you're facing some fears here. And that's what the 12th house is too, by the way. You have to face your fears. You know, you have to face your demons. You have to get rid of some of this energy, and you have to move in faith. Part of it is because you're not seeing the picture. You know, you got your hands over your eyes. You're not seeing the Seven of Pentacles as being this abundant, you know, pot of gold that you're looking for, this prosperous new beginning. Well, it takes time, Gemini, it does. But you have to have faith and move in the right direction. So there's nothing wrong with the Seven of Pentacles. It is a good financial foundation, and it will grow. That's the message behind the Seven of Pentacles. It's a picture of harvesting your crop, you know, counting your money, you know, your investments. But it takes an investment, meaning your time and your energy. So you have to start putting your time and energy in the right spot. You haven't been. It's been tethered to this. So you need to unleash that, you know, to release that, and then actually to surrender it in the house of Pisces, right? All right, next to that is the King of Cups. And I like it because this is the King of Calm. That is the superpower. And so the message is, Gemini, don't get too excited. We love your excitement and your energy because it's very optimistic, very social, very, you know, high energy. But it can also work in opposition of the positive, and you might, you know, hold on to this type of energy or this type of energy too long. So the message is to be calm, right? And to be rational, to get balanced, and to know that some patience, you know, this is the King of Zen, you know, and the power of calm cannot be overemphasized here, because the more calm you are, calming these, you know, nerves down, the more the universe can help you to come out and, you know, even the score and to provide more assistance. And that's what the Six of Pentacles shows. Six of Pentacles shows that there is going to be an evening of the score. There's going to be some balance. There's going to be some karmic rebalancing of things, which is going to set you on the path of victory. This is you in the circle of excellence. Remember, I told you that the 10th house is a public-facing house, your public personality. People are going to not just start noticing you, they're going to honor you. You're going to be rewarded and awarded for your, you know, your accomplishments. So this is the house of ambition. It's not the house of worry. In order to hold on to that ambition, you have to remain calm and have some faith. This takes time to grow, but as long as you do the work and keep focused, then you'll start to see things shift. That's what the Six of Pentacles is doing. It's shifting the energy over here. You know, it's balancing some energy over there. It's evening the scales, helping you get to that winner circle. I like this for you. If it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. I am wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.